Radhe Radhe Govinda Govinda Radhe 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 Govinda Govinda Radhe.
Mohan's evening meal. After Radhika hears from Chandanakala about all the nectarian leelas that Mohan was playing at his parental home, she personally begins to cook sweets for him in order to remain patient. Sri Bangabihari Vidyalankar writes, O Varoru, Vara means cooking, and Uru means the greatest or the worshipable. Thus Varoru here also means the greatest cook. Sri Siddha Krishnadas Babaji sings in his Prarthanamrita Tarangini, O Gandharvike, Chandanakala, a gopi that was sent by Queen Yashoda, quickly comes to you and tells you to make and send some cakes for Mohan's evening meal. When you drink these ambrosial words through your ears, you immediately go to the kitchen with your assistance. O merciful one, when can I attain that fortunate state that I can clean your kitchen, make a fire in the hearth, clean the cauldron, and put it on the hearth? I will bring water, coconuts, ghee, small bananas, sugar, and farina, and I will grind black pepper and hand that to you while you blissfully sit down on a stool. When will you delight the eyes of this maidservant by making Amrita Kelika pies and other savories for your beloved? The preparations Swamini single-handedly cooks for her Prananath in the evening on the order of Mother Yashoda are excellent. She does not wear many ornaments, and she cooks alone. There's nobody around, so she does not have many clothes on. The maidservant can thus relish the sweetness of her scantily clad body, and she jokingly says, "Hey Shamaju, the cooling sandal paste and camphor I put on your body to extinguish the fire of your separation from Mohan swiftly turned into dust and powder. But how amazing! Now the fire you use to make cakes for Mohan is quickly cooling you off." Hearing these words, you affectionately tap me on the cheek with your finger. Swamini puts all the preparations on golden plates and covers them with sheets. She has full faith that Tulasi and the other maidservants will feed Mohan as if she herself is doing it. Mat Vidanam Nija Sakina means your girlfriends, of whom I am one. The practicing devotee should also immerse himself in that rasa. Shri Narottam Das Thakur sings, Dehena Koriho Asta. Don't place your trust in a material body. Trust should be placed only in the spiritual body. I am your maidservant. What a beautiful introduction. Krishna Dasa Abhimane Ye Ananda Sindhu Koti Brahma Sukha na hai Thara Eka Bindu. The bliss of Brahman multiplied 10 million times is not one drop compared to the ocean of bliss a devotee swims in when he considers himself to be Mohan's servant, and the self-identification as Radha's maidservant is even more blissful than that. Radharani considers the Kinkaris to be her own. My Rupa, my Tulasi, my maidservant. O Swamini, I don't want anything else but to belong to your group. Please take me by the hand and accept me as your maidservant. A little of this great aspiration should also awaken within the hearts of the practicing devotees. Swamini now sends Tulasi off to Nandiswara with Mohan's eatables. Tightly hugging her, she says, Tulasi, go now. I cannot go myself, but I will be as much satisfied when you feed Mohan as when I would do it myself. How affectionate Swamini is to Tulasi. The practicing devotee should awaken feelings like, oh, will I not get such affection from you for even one day in my life? My heart cries for getting that affection. Have mercy and keep me at the feet of your Rupa and your Tulasi. Crying like this, the sadhaka will faint and bring down the shower of Swamini's mercy.
Yeah.
How mercifully Swamini keeps the maidservant at her chest. Such compassion as the maidservants enjoy cannot be found anywhere else. Oh Swamini, I want to spend my whole life with the awareness that I am your maidservant. If one cherishes this desire, one will indeed be able to spend one's whole life in this mood. Swamini wears a thin sari, not covering her head with her veil. She's in her own home, saying, Tulasi, go now. Feed him nicely and then come back. You all know that I'm controlled by my superiors. I cannot go myself. When you keep your chest to mine, then you'll understand.
Again?
When you keep your chest to mine, then you'll understand.
No understand.
So Swamini is telling Tulasi, when you feel my heart, when you touch my heart, the heart beats, then you can understand the feelings that I have that I really want to go feed Mohan myself with my own hands, but because of my situation I cannot go. So she's begging Tulasi, please do this for me. So she's giving Tulasi the mercy of what feeling she carries, so she can serve Mohan the same way. When you keep your chest to mine, then you will understand. Look into my eyes once. Then she holds Tulasi to her chest and lovingly hands her the dishes for her prananath. What an excellent service this is. The Goswamis cried for such service with breaking hearts. I have to serve Mohan while my heart is merged in Swamini's heart, and my eyes have merged in her eyes. Such a sweet service cannot be found anywhere else. As soon as Tulasi takes the plates from Swamini's hands, she does not feel anything anymore. What a heart-rending agony she feels when the vision stops. Raghunath cries pitifully, "Oh Swamini, when will you send your preparations to Mohan through me?" Sri Haripad Sila sings, "Oh nicely tied Sri Radhike, oh enchantress of Mohan, when you receive the order from Goshteswari, Yashoda, you prepare many kinds of sweets named Paramrit according to your own wish. In his Manjari Swarup, Sri Raghunath Das says, when will that blessed day come when you will place these dishes in the hands of Lalita and your other Sakhis, or even in my hands? When can I blissfully carry these 4 kinds of delicious foodstuffs and place them into Mother Yashoda's hands?" This is the end of this first movement.
Read one more.
So verse 47. O Bhagye, beautiful, auspicious girl, when will the Queen of Braja, as I bring her the sweets, hold her forehead on mine in loving joy, as if she is my mother, and inquire about your well-being, knowing me to be yours. O Bhavya, beautiful, auspicious girl, when will the Queen of Braja, as I bring her the sweets, hold her forehead on mine in loving joy, as if she is my mother, and inquire about your well-being, knowing me to be yours. Notes. In a divine vision, Sri Raghunath perceived his devotional service, and now that the vision is gone, he prays. In this way, it goes on continuously. Sri Radhika sends Tulasi off to Nandiswara with sweets for Mohan. When Tulasi arrives at Nandiswara, she keeps the plate with eatables on a proper place and bows down to Mother Yashoda. Mother Yashoda embraces Tulasi affectionately, holds her forehead on Tulasi's forehead, and asks her about Radhika's welfare. Sri Radhika is called Bhavya here, or auspicious girl. She who works for Mohan's welfare. Ma Yashoda loves Radhika as much as her own mother, Kirtida, does. And Srila Raghunath Das says, she loves Radhika as much as she loves Mohan even. How much Mother Yashoda loves Radharani. Srila Rupa Goswami has written, Vatsalya Achyuta Matrika. She is loved by Achyuta's mother. It was only 7 or 8 hours since Radhika was at Nandiswara to cook Mohan's breakfast. Yet Mother Yashoda is already very anxious about her welfare. How much Yashoda loves the maidservants, knowing them to belong to Sri Radha. She loves them as if she is their own mother. Sri Raghunath Das, who floats on the waves of prayer, directly perceives this pastime within his heart. Through their own example, the Acharyas have shown that one must be very eager to attain one's beloved Lord. The devotee should never think, whatever I do, I am satisfied with it. It is the nature of devotion that one is never satiated with it. In Brihad Bhagavatamrita, Srila Sanatana Goswami describes how Narad Muni prayed for the following boon. O Mohan, may, by your mercy, nobody ever be satiated with their love and devotion for you, for you are transcendental bliss personified. O teacher, Mohan replied, O teacher of all clever arts, what kind of boon do you seek from me? My devotion, my mercy, and my love are naturally inexhaustible. You have wandered around everywhere, starting from Prayag Tirtha, hearing about my devotees and seeing them. They are all the objects of my mercy. They have all their desires fulfilled, and they can deliver the whole world. Although you see that there are different levels of them, still you cannot see that any one of them is ever satiated with their devotion to me. Therefore, please pray for another boon from me. The devotee should know that his bhajan is in a diseased state. If he feels satiated in his sadhana, one can measure one's advancement and taste for bhajan in the way in which one is greedy, eager, and unsatisfied with spiritual flavors. How eager Sri Rupa and Raghunatha were. Hearing it, even a stone heart will melt. Sri Rupa Goswami said, You are Sukhamaya and Sukhamayi. You are always absorbed in blissful pastimes. I thought I would not show you how my heart is burning, but I cannot keep from telling you anymore. See how your Rupa's heart is burning. All the pastime places are still here, right before my eyes. And even today, these pastimes are going on, but I don't get any response. Your pastimes are not floating upon my eyes. A devotee should wander around like mad in this way. Sri Rupa and Raghunatha stayed under different trees every night just to experience the different spiritual pastimes that Radha and Mohan were performing at each place. When the devotee is in Vraja, he should feel, even now, your pastimes are going on here. Why can't I see them? Please let me see what pastimes are going on now. Let me be so fortunate. Why can't I see Vrindavan as your real, actual playground? Sri Raghunath has chosen Sri Radha's dearmost playground, Sri Radha Kund, as his place of worship. And by the mercy of the Kunda, he directly perceives all her transcendental pastimes. Now, he is not Raghunath, he is Tulasi Manjari. Mother Yashoda holds her forehead on my forehead and asks me about Sri Radhika's welfare, saying, "How is my Radhika? Will I not even experience one drop of this affection?" The neophyte devotees should lament like this also. Ma Yashoda loves the Kinkaris so much because she knows that they belong to Sri Radha. Radharani's affection is infused in her maidservants, and when Mother Yashoda sees them, she is as happy as when she sees Radharani herself. Blessed is Sri Radha's service. The devotees should eagerly wander from forest to forest of Braja, crying and crying, "O Vrindavana, O Vrindavana's inhabitants, O Vrindavan sky, wind, trees, vines, deer, and birds, let everyone know that I am Radha's maidservant. Please, you all be kind to me. Make this consciousness within me very firm. O Radhe, where are you? This whole forest is illuminated by your golden splendor. Keep me alive with just one drop of this luster. I don't have anyone else but you. You are famous throughout the three worlds for being so compassionate on the fallen and unfortunate souls. Hearing this from the mouths of the sadhus, I have joyfully taken shelter of you. Don't let me down, for you are my only shelter. I am living in Vrindavana, the kingdom of devotional enthusiasm, but I am simply engrossed in bodily consciousness. How unfortunate I am when I hear and chant the great words of the Acharyas. I would certainly attain that devotional eagerness. Then I will wander from forest to forest, crying, "Where are you, O Radharani?" Your golden luster illuminates the whole of Vrindavana. My mind and eyes subsist on a mere drop of this luster. Day and night there will only be this prayer in my heart. Hari, Hari, when will that day be mine, when I can touch their bodies, see them, and serve them? I will blissfully render service with Lalita and Vishaka, stringing garlands of different flowers. I fill up a golden basket with camphor and betel leaves and place them on their lips. Radha and Mohan and Vrindavana are the treasure of my heart and the means of my subsistence. All glories to the Savior of the fallen. Please give me this treasure. I don't want anything else but that. This is a pure experience of the Acharyas. I don't want anything else but that. We should also stay in the Vrajavana in this mood, not having a liking for anything else. But unfortunately, a soul like me likes many other things despite living in the Vrajavana, such as profit, adoration, distinction, money and whatnot. Where will I find this treasure of my heart, for whom I have given up everything to come to Vraja. There is no other hope than their mercy. Tulasi enjoys Mother Yashoda's affection. Mother Yashoda engages Sri Radhika in cooking for her Gopal because she knows that it will increase his lifespan, his health, and his beauty. This purpose is clearly visible in her eyes. How much mindness she feels for the eatables that were cooked by Radhika's own hands. Mother Yashoda is Gopal's Kalyanakarini, she who arranges for Gopal's welfare. This is clearly visible in her eyes. Tulasi understands her mood and thus calls Radhika Bhavye, she who works for Mohan's welfare. Tulasi's heart is filled with Mother Yashoda's affection and Sri Radhika's great glories, and this makes her very proud. Suddenly, the divine vision vanishes, and anxiously Raghunath Das falls on the bank of Radhakund and prays for devotional service. Sri Rasika Chandra Das sings, O Radhike, you are the very form of auspiciousness. Receiving your order, I will take different kinds of sweets and go to Nandarani, Queen Yashoda. Mother Yashoda will blissfully put everything away and then place her forehead to my forehead, full of affection, as if she is my mother. Then she will inquire about your welfare, knowing me to be your girlfriend. This is the end of verse 47.
Can you repeat the last sentence, please?
Mother Yashoda will blissfully put everything away and then place her forehead to my forehead, full of affection, as if she is my mother. Then she will inquire about your welfare, knowing me to be your girlfriend.
Beautiful. It is somewhere written that how old was Isadagya Raghunath when he left? How old he was when he left this world?
Around 3 days.
I mean,
And it was, they only talk about Siddhadeha.
and what you said today, you spoke about Sita Mahatma. Sita Mahatma refers to the one who is realizing his Swarup, no? This is Sita
Realize and living, practice.
Radhe Radhe Govinda